Good morning, pupils. This is the digital learning path you will have to follow for the next 6 hours. The first question on all of your minds is probably, how will this work? What do I have to do? How will I get any feedback from you? Will there be contact moments? Well, all of those questions will be answered shortly. When you click on the link to go to the online learning path, you will come straight to this homepage. There will be a small summary about how this will work, a small summary about all the lessons, and about the integrated task. All of this information will be elaborated on deeper in the tabs you can find above here. If you have any questions at any point, you can always click this link here and you will be redirected to the questions page. Here you can ask a question like this. I have a question, and when you comment, the question will pop up right here. After you do this, I can see it, I can reply, your peers can see it, and they can reply. And so if you ask a question someone else will also want to ask, it doesn't have to be asked again. Let's go back to the homepage. There's also a calendar right here, which sometimes disappears. It's not always like this, but if you click it a couple times, it will usually come back. This calendar you can use to book an appointment with me personally. If there's anything you need a deeper explanation on, or if you would like to ask me some questions, you can book an appointment using this feature. On it, you will also already see that for the integrated task, you can book one-on-one appointments with me by the 20th, which will take place on the 20th. There will be a first feedback moment on the 22nd for pupils who didn't do as well in the exercises, and then the deadline for the integrated task will be the 29th of May. Now, I've already said integrated task a couple of times, and you must be wondering, what is an integrated task? Well, if you click on this tab right here, it will take you to the integrated task. At the end of all of this, you will have to make an assignment, and this assignment is for you to create your own weather forecast. You will have to make a video of this, but also write a text about this. The criteria for this assignment are right here. Your YouTube video has to be 3 to 5 minutes long. You have to use the future simple 3 times. You have to use the going to future 2 times. You have to use at least 10 words from the weather vocabulary list. Your presentation has to be fluent, meaning you have rehearsed your text, and it has to be uploaded to both YouTube and Schoolweb by the 29th of May. If you would like to send me an email to book a time slot for a one-on-one appointment, you can press this link right here. It will take you straight to the email. The markings for this assignment are also here. This is how you will be marked. So when you are finished with your assignment, it is best to take a look at this and see if you meet the criteria. That way you can gauge how well you will do on the assignment. Well, let's now go back to the homepage. The video of me explaining everything will be here. So if you reach here, you can click this link to start with lesson 1 and 2, which will be about the future tenses. It starts off with an ED puzzle. How do ED puzzles work? You press on click get started, and then a video will pop up. The video, once you play it, you will be interrupted a couple times with notifications. These could either be extra information about the video you're watching, or this could be a question. This question will have to be answered by typing, and once you answer this question, the correction will automatically be given by the program. I can also give feedback to this and review what you have written. After this, you will jump into the going to future and the theory behind it. We've already seen the going to future, but we are diving a little bit deeper in it for this lesson. There will always be a video of me explaining the theory below the theory on the page. So this video, when you press it, you will hear me explaining everything in my wonderful voice. The next video you'll see is a video more specifically about the going to future and how to make predictions with this tense. This is a very good video, so make sure to pay good attention. After this, we'll jump straight into exercises. There are 3 exercises right here, and it is formed with a book widget. You will find these book widgets all over the website. How they work is quite simple. You can scroll through the questions like this. When it's a gap filling exercise, you can just type, it will rain. It is going to rain. Once you have completed an exercise, once you press submit, it will automatically fill it in, correct it if it's possible, and send it to me. The second exercise is a completion exercise. There are a couple of options, and you can drag them to the appropriate sentence like this. Then the third exercise is a creative writing exercise where you will have to make predictions about your future life. After this, we will jump straight back into some theory about the future simple will. Under the box, there will be another video of me describing how the future simple will works, and any differences between the two tenses will be highlighted in another Edpuzzle. After this, we'll jump straight back into some exercises. These work similar to the earlier exercises. These are multiple answer questions now. So you just select the one you think is correct. And then this is another gap filling exercise, so you can fill it in and then submit it. When you submit, you just fill in your real name and your student email address and click send. And then it will be sent to me. It will also be corrected, so pay attention to that. The final exercise for lesson 1 and 2 will be a creative writing exercise about predicting the future. So first of all, we'll take you back to the introduction video, and you'll have to see if all the predictions in the video will come true. Then you will have to see how your life is going to look 5 years from now. And then the final exercise is, how do you think the world will change after the coronavirus? What do you predict will happen? The criteria and the questions are always more elaborate here, so make sure to always read everything through very carefully. There's also a link to common spelling mistakes right here, so we'll take you to this website. If you type in a word right here, word, it will take you to this right here, and if you click it, you can hear the word and how you pronounce it. Not only that, you can see all of the definitions that the word has. Let's go back to the website. Once you have completed lesson 1 and 2, there will be an evaluation form down here. Make sure to fill this in honestly. It makes it a lot easier for me to evaluate you guys. Again, if you have any questions, you can ask it. You will be redirected to the question page. And then if you click here, you will go to lesson 3 and 4, which will be about extreme weather. Once again, you can see an Edpuzzle to get started. This Edpuzzle works the same as all the previous Edpuzzles and is about extreme weather. Then there is a small book widget about that video as well, and you will have to write about your experiences regarding weather. After this, there is a small weather report, and again, you will have to write something about the weather report. Then down here, we will see our vocabulary list. Make sure to read through this vocabulary list carefully. And then there are these flashcards. These are very interesting. So this is a way for you to practice the vocabulary. The first word will be drizzle. If we turn this around, what is drizzle? Drizzle is motregen in Dutch. But why is this so convenient? You can also hear my beautiful voice when you press here.
Drizzle.
You will hear me say the word you see. So this will help you with your pronunciation. And you can do every word in the vocabulary list like this. You can also change it so that the Dutch translation is first. This is a very convenient tool for you to practice your vocabulary, and I hope you guys make use of this. Afterwards, we'll jump straight into some more vocabulary exercises. The first one is a match exercise where you will have to match the correct word to the correct description. You can just drag like this, and then following up is a picture and word matching exercise, which you can also do like this. Then just press submit. Afterwards, we have a crossword puzzle. You can drag this around for convenience. If you press on it, it will highlight it. So number 1 is a storm during which small ice balls rain down from the sky. So you will have to fill this in. Once you're completed, the corrections will come on it. Then there is a small test, an Edpuzzle test. Make sure to do your best on this test. There will be 10 questions, so make sure to answer correctly. And then the final vocabulary exercise will be you describing a case of extreme weather you've experienced or seen in your life. If you have never experienced any bad weather or seen any bad weather, then you can describe one of the two pictures below. After you're done with this, the criteria for it are here. You'll have to record yourself rehearsing this and send it in to me. I will be grading this exercise on 5 points, and you can see the criteria for it here. 2 points for fluency and pronunciation, 2.5 points for using 5 words from the vocabulary, and half a point for the effort put into the recording. And then to top it all off, there is an hilarious video of a weather forecast that I'm sure you'll enjoy and love. Once you're done, there will again be a link to the integrated task down here. So this will take us back to the integrated task. Alright, I've already explained the integrated task, but I'll dive a little bit deeper in it now. Here's an example of a great weather forecast that you can use to make yours better. Make sure you use at least 10 words out of the vocabulary, the future simple 3 times, and the going to future 2 times. Run through the checklist right here. Make sure you run through this, guys. This will help you out tremendously. Of course, book an email with me, book an appointment with me if you think it will help. And I wish you all good luck on your assignment.